What are you doing, Gibbs? Huh? Running around with your bell on? Gotta put a bell on the poor little guy. He's deaf, so if he runs off, I gotta be able to find him. So I made a mess of the place again. Cut down a couple more trees. I still have 2 more to cut down for where the house is going. And I'm thinking about cleaning up a couple more over here. But other than that, I think I'm done falling trees and making a mess. It's a lot of work falling some of these trees and cleaning them up afterwards. I'd never been so tired in my life. After a couple days of this, it'd make you think twice about going to work and working on cars or whatever you're doing, you know. This puts everything in perspective. But it's kind of coming around. I'm gonna go into town tomorrow. I gotta make some phone calls, which means I gotta go at least out on the main road. Sometimes I can get enough cell reception on my driveway to make a phone call, but it gets broken up, it gets spotty, you start missing conversations, so it's easier to go out to the highway, go down a little bit, get some cell reception, at least 2 bars, make a couple phone calls. I gotta go to the county, get some temporary permits for the Connex boxes. I need to go look at the Connex boxes and see what he's got there and when he can deliver them. I've been working on an area on where to put them. I've got to double check my measurements, but I'm pretty sure they'll fit. And I'm working on being able to have him actually drop them there. I didn't think it was going to be possible at first because of how narrow the driveway is, but after falling a couple of these trees bigger to the house, I think he's going to be able to pull down here and back him right over in that area. It's kind of behind me, behind these trees. I've fallen a couple trees up there, and I want to put them back up in there. I'll take you over there in just a minute. But I want to put the Connex boxes up there. I want to clean some stumps out from in here and move the trailer. So I'm working on all that right now and trying to stack wood. I've got a ton of wood. I shouldn't have a problem being able to build a shed here and there with all the lumber I've got. Give it a couple months, I'll have a bandsaw mill out here. Be able to cut some of my own wood, put up some things. I also need to work on a place where I can fence off for my 1 chicken I have left. And I'm thinking about making it big enough, maybe a 40 by 40 area, and putting chain link in that area so I can put my chicken in there with the little chicken coop he's got and have my dogs in there, so that when we decide to go to town, we can put my dogs in a really secure pen and it won't bother me. I'm gonna put a larger fenced area, probably 3 to 4 acres, but it's gonna be no climb fence. And I know bears can push down no climb fence. I know mountain lions can jump over it. So, not to say a mountain lion couldn't jump over a 6-foot piece of chain link, but hopefully with the dogs there barking at it, it won't bother. And a smaller area, like a 40 by 40 area for the chicken, would be a good area. With all the ants we have running around here, those big black ants, I don't think that chicken's gonna run out of food for years, even in a smaller area like that. So we'll take you up in a little area where I'm gonna put the Connex boxes. Let you show you what I'm doing up there. All right, so this is the space I've been working on to clear out the Connex boxes to go over there. To put this in perspective, the house is going to go down there, and the trailer and the truck are already down there. Where I just was right down there in that clearing. So I came up the driveway just a little ways and pulled into this clearing that was basically here already. We had to pull a couple stumps out over here to make the driveway. But this area, I've only cleared out a couple trees. And that's where I want to put the Connex boxes, is over there. Put them both out there, further up into the clearing. This is also where we were going to use for the well drilling company to pull their rigs in this way and back them up to where they have to drill the well, which is directly behind us now and behind you. So it's kind of a nice area. Might as well use it. I didn't have to cut down too many trees. I had to cut down some oak trees over here. I might have to cut down this oak tree right here. Off the side, I might have to cut down that oak tree right there with the orange tag around it. But the Connex boxes are going to go further up. Right about here. You probably can't hear me, so come back up. The Connex boxes are going to go where I was standing. The fronts of them, the doors. So we've got to level off that area back there. And I'm hoping that what they can do is come down the driveway here, pull in after we clear those stumps, pull straight in there, and then clean this area out and back right down through here and back them up. One over there and one over there. I want to have them about 12 feet apart. I'd like to use some of this smaller pine that I can't mill to put across between them, and then put some metal roof or something on top of it so that I can park the El Camino in between the Connex boxes and have somewhat of a roof over it. The two other vehicles we have, I'm not worried about. I'm not worried about the truck getting pine needles and snow on it. I'm not worried about the Tahoe getting pine needles and snow on it. They'll be fine. I worry a little bit about the El Camino because I've done so much custom work to it. The first time I washed it, I found leaks and I fixed those, but I haven't had another chance to really go through it. And I'd just rather not have it out in the elements if I don't have to. I put a lot of work into the car, and I won't have a garage for a couple of years. So up in here will be all right. And worst comes to worst, if they say they can't get their trucks in here and back it up. My neighbor's got a 1-ton, I think it's a Ford truck. It's from the 70s, and it's got a massive winch on the front of it. And he told me, he says he'll bring it over here and back it up over there, and he'll use the truck to just pull the boxes wherever I want them. So there is a second option. My dog's running around with that bell on. He can't hear a damn thing, but it is kind of funny because every time I hear it, I think there's a cow coming. So that's about it for this little update. I've got a lot of cleanup to do still. I'll probably, if I get some more of this cleaned up, I'll shoot another video clip tonight and put it in here. I got this area cleaned up, finished it up for the day. I was gonna lay down and take a nap. Decided getting stuff done is a little bit more important. Taking a nice nap in the sun would have been nice, but it's still sunny out. I don't know what time it is. I still don't have a clock in the camper, and my cell phone doesn't have reception up here, so it's always turned off. It's, I don't know, probably about 3:30, 4 o'clock. But all the brush is cleaned up over here. I was gonna drop that one tree right there with the red flag around it, but the wind's kicked up harder than it was, and I don't want to drop it the wrong direction. So wait till tomorrow, see if the wind dies down. And I think that's the last tree I need to drop, other than a couple small little things for where the septic system's going, and those will be easy to clean up. That one will be a little bit to clean up, but not too bad. So we're getting things done. Tomorrow I need to head off to the county, and then I need to talk to the Connex box people. I've got that area cleaned up also. Need to clean some stumps out so that the truck can get in there and hopefully drop them off. I'll talk to my neighbor about that tomorrow also. But till then, I'm done. It's been a long day. Days seem to be getting longer as summer comes on, so I'll work all day. I won't have the energy for tomorrow. I'm trying to pace myself. Stay tuned, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not a subscriber. Hit that like button. Make a comment. Help this channel get out there. Tell your friends about the channel. Share a video. Let all your friends know so they can see it from the start. Thanks, guys.